this is Reem. Welcome to Re, the show that brings you anime, gaming, cosplaying, and everything geeky. Today I'll be talking about Mirai Nikki. This show confused me in so many ways. The reason why is because I thought it's gonna be a horror anime, and it turns out to be a love story. The reason I was confused about this anime is because it starts off with this standby kid who is basically an observer. He writes everything that's happening around him on his mobile phone, using it like a diary. And he actually has two imaginary friends, Dios, the god of time and space, and Murmur, the tiny little servant who does pretty much nothing in the anime that's useful. Dios decides to give Yuki a future diary. And this diary is gonna tell him everything that's happening up to 90 days. It's because that's the lifespan of the god of time and space. And there has to be someone in his place so the world doesn't end. Besides Yuki and this survival game, there are 11 other participants. And what I really find creative in the anime is that every one of them has a diary that's different from the other. Some of them has books, toys, many other things that they're attached to. What they need to do is find each other and kill each other before 90 days. Apart from all this, let's talk about Yuno Gasai, the reason why everyone wants to watch this anime. The psychopath, oh my god, I don't want her to be next to me person. The reason why is because she's obsessed with Yuki and she is ready to do everything to save him. But she is really scary. You don't want that kind of girlfriend. Yuno Gasai is one of the 11 participants in the game, and her diary will tell her everything that's gonna happen to Yuki. What is he gonna eat when he's home, if he's gonna get hurt. So what she has to do is protect him. The reason why she wants to do this is because she's in love with him. Do you guys really want a girlfriend like that? No, I don't, simply because I'm straight. Now, my favorite character is Minen. This female is a badass character. She's obsessed about bombs. She'll do anything to kill everyone to become the god of time and space because she wants to make the world a better place. Everyone in the anime has a different story to why they want to be the god of time and space, but not everyone wants to. Some of them, they just want to survive. But then again, that defeats the entire story. They have to die. There is a detective who helps Minen throughout the story, and he gets attached to her, but he's so weak. And I find it really cute how they complement each other. She's the badass woman, and I really love how females take a huge role in the anime, because usually it's shonen are basically guys who are taking the lead. And what's crazy about the anime also is that when one of the characters or the participant dies, they don't just drop dead and die in agony. No, they just fold into themselves in like space and they disappear. One of the ways you can actually kill those participants is by actually destroying their diary. So if it was a phone and you just throw it in the water or break it, or if it was a book and you tear it apart, that participant is out. Now, before the participant dies, the diary will warn him saying dead end. Once he knows it's a dead end, he has the chance to change his destiny. The reason why I was on the edge to know what's happening next is because I kind of liked how Yuno Gasai was, and I wanted to know to what extent is she willing to go to save Yuki, because Yuki is the irritating kid who doesn't want to help. He wants to help everyone, but he doesn't know how to protect himself and protect the people he loves. So all you see him do basically is sit and cry and wait for Yuno to help him. So basically this is why I was so interested in the anime. It's because it kept like weird vibes, endings, lines. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like, you really need to watch it to understand the anime. It's very confusing, but it's also beautiful. It will tell you a lot about humans and how they react when they're on the edge and they're about to die. So I think it's really interesting. When two people are in love with each other, they're pretty much gonna go to extreme to keep their love alive. And this is what Yuno Gasai was doing the entire time. She was repeating the entire event on and on and on again just because she wants to be with him. The reason why I like Minen so much is because she had a terrible life and she's willing to do anything to change everyone's lives and not have them suffer the way she did. I didn't like how it's cliche and how you can kind of tell when Yuno is with Yuki what's gonna happen next. There were bits and pieces of where you actually know what's gonna happen, but the only thing that would keep you going further is because you want to know all the participants in the game and who are they and why they're in it. I could relate a lot to Minen because I loved how she was very sensitive, yet she would hide it behind her strength, and she would try to keep moving forward and not let anything stop her, no matter who it was, even if it was someone she fell in love with. She always wanted to move forward, and that's really nice about her. I think a lot of people would learn from this character more than any other character in the anime. I was really disappointed with Yuki because even though every other character in the anime tried to help him to stand up on his feet, he just wouldn't because he was a weak person. I always had a little bit of hope that he would actually stand up and like blow me away, but throughout the anime he was pretty much very weak. And his character didn't progress. It was just the same ever since the anime started. Yuno Gasai is my favorite character who progressed in the anime, and I will not tell you more than that because you need to watch it, but you're gonna fall in love with her more, even though she's a psychopath, till the very end. Yeah, I can relate to Minen. Yuno Gasai has an amazing progression in the anime. Yuki, you really, I don't know, you don't want to have a man like him. A lot of people compare Mirai Nikki to Death Note, but at some point I understand where they come from. It's basically because there is a god in the story that gives a human the ability to change something or to do something with his life. But I think that's the only thing that you can relate those animes to each other. Besides that, there isn't really much. The storylines are different and the game is totally different. But if you really like Death Note and you like animes that will keep you on the edge to know what happens next, I really think you should watch Mirai Nikki. If you like Mirai Nikki so much, after watching it, I suggest you move to Elfen Lied. Elfen Lied is also a great anime. I'll be talking about it later in another review, so wait for that. If you guys like this review and you have any other suggestions about any other anime that you would like me to review, please leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and help us share the geek.